Yo, welcome to the channel. My everything world. I have a bad eye, so forgive me for the eye thing. Uh, yeah, we are doing a video right now on the Ford Transit Super Truck, a 9-month build that nearly broke me in all directions. Like the amount of money, time, and effort it took to do this truck is just out of this world, but actually ended up with something quite beautiful, and I didn't ever think it would end up like this in my wildest dreams. I even looked at a little Toyota Hiace. I was going to go in one of them and squeeze in there, but I'm so glad. I, I'm just so glad I stuck with this. I was told by many a soul that you'll never get it done. You'll never get a blue slip. It'll never happen. Um, and it really tested a lot of patience. I lost a few friends along the way that said they would help, and when it come down to it, they didn't help or didn't want to know about it. And as it got really good, no one would help at all. Like it sort of started to drive people away. It was weird. Like I sort of thought when I started, it'd be the opposite. I really thought people would be want to be part of it, but they don't. It's like because it's such a selfish thing. Like I jump in it and drive up the road, not them. So no one wants to help. No one wants to know about it, and no one wants to put any time into it or anything. So what ends up happening is if you're someone that knows how to do a lot of stuff, but you're not confident or whatever, and you get other people to do it, you might pay them for a little while, but you can't do that forever. I mean, you got to learn yourself. So I just I just got in there and learnt this truck and all about all of it and built it and kept it going and kept the dream alive, and here we are. I mean, it might not interest some people, but um, everywhere I go, everyone looks at this car because it's just one of a kind. So yeah, so here we go. So enjoy the video. So. And this is pretty much my first time on camera. If you check, I don't do this, but it's time, so I've just got to show you. So yeah, I didn't film the build because it was way too stressful, and here I am now. And yeah, sorry about the eye thing. I've got ocular melanoma, and it's really horrible. And yeah, so sorry about the eye, but all good. Here we go. Hi guys. Don't really do many talking videos, just mainly shorts and stuff, but it's pretty much time I explain things, so here we go. Alright, so this is a door. As you can see, you just got to go down there to that white part and get out of here. No, it's not. This is my door in my truck. This truck is called Minute by Minute, and it's on Facebook if you ever want to have a look. It's an old disaster relief truck. The whole truck was rebuilt about 4 years ago, and it was, when I got it, it was just bare, but it was just insulated, and that's it. So it was just a shell. And I spent a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of effort getting this thing back on the road. The last guy, I think, put everything he could into it, but a few things went wrong, and he just could not really complete the project. So yeah, and it just started getting more and more and more things wrong with it. Like I've replaced seat belts, control arms, wheel bearings, you name it on this thing. Center bearing. I actually had to buy a whole new tail shaft even. Just because it wasn't really settled. It was 20-year-old and it had a dent in it, and it wasn't that settled. So I got a whole new drive tail shaft. which is about $2,000 on a cab chassis transit because they're two-piece. And but I feel that's one of the best investments I've made in this car, because you just want to know that you're safe driving along. You don't want anything like that going on in a 20-year-old transit. So yeah, my name's Jezza, and I've built this truck. So here we go. This is it. So what we have on the walls is just like it's a Temu fake stick-on thing, and there's hundreds of different ones to choose from. Like, it's unbelievable. The Chinese just print, or there's the same as the door. That's a sticker. I just thought that was better than painting it, which is cool. This stuff here, you do get a few air bubbles when you put it on if you're in a hurry or whatever, but you flatten them out. But the more rustic it is. So, yeah. So this is a real light chest of drawers I've got. I'm trying to keep everything light in this truck. Everything's light as can be. So everything's been thought of. So we've only got a certain payload in these things, and you use a lot of it up on the walls. Okay, so there's me trusty steed. I don't go anywhere without that, or anywhere without that. So always have something like that around. I've got a fire extinguisher in the back as well. There's my Ingle fridge. It's 40 years old. My stepdad bought it 40 years ago. I did a bit of graphite work on the top. More stickers. Stickers are your friend when you got a RV. Especially these days, you could just do so much. So I just kept the walls white to try and not have too much of that stuff going on. Yeah, so this is toolboxes. There was two toolboxes already in it. And I'm not sure, but it's a massive TV. And I'll show you why I can run all this very soon. But yeah, so that'll just have things in it. It's got nothing at the moment. I could also put more batteries in there, but I haven't felt I've needed them so far. Rightio. Okay, so minute by minute is the name of the truck and a picture of my kids, and I got a freezer here, brass monkey up there. It's a spare water thing that's just empty. Yeah, that's my bed and a few things on it at the moment. I just sleep in a sleeping bag. I had a thicker mattress up there, but there's not a million meters to sleep in, but I don't mind it. Like, I like it. Like, yeah, I always liked cubbies as a kid, and I think that's why I just love this so much, and I'm doing it anyway. That's just hanging off my light for some reason. I'll get rid of that. Now, yeah, I've got this Bluetooth speaker here. It's 420 watt. They don't make them anymore. They've replaced them now with littler ones. But these things were a beast. This thing is so loud, man. I'm telling you. The bass on this thing is unbelievable. That's why I've chosen it. That's why I've got it. It's a little bit heavy, but hey, I don't mind. I'll pay for the fuel to be able to listen to all my favourite songs that loud. I was so loud in this insulated room. It's unbelievable. Right. Okay, so this is the little sofa lounge. And there's a little wall. So let's just have what have we looked at so far? We've looked at the bed over there. I'll just go back, make it. There you go. The door, the bed, the guitar, the toolbox, diesel heater, the plastic plants. Like, these diesel heaters, they're unbelievable. Honestly, they don't get hot. They go up to 200, nearly 300 degrees, and they don't get to the touch. They're cold to the touch. They use about that much of a cup of diesel overnight. They're just incredible. They only really run off 12 volt, but if you buy an adapter, one of them, you can plug it into 240 volt. I use 240 volt in this thing. These stickers and that you're seeing here, there's some more stuff, but it's just never-ending cool stuff. Yeah, so that's the heater. And yeah, these are all the... Yeah, so we're on 240 volt. I've got to plug some things in there. It's emergency stops and all that. Oh, Hey, droppers. Oh, part of the fun. Okay, and now we go over to the electrical system. So it's a Victron system, 150/70, I think it is. And so on the roof, we have 5 400-watt solar panels. 5. And they're 2 meters by 1 meter. They're huge panels, like proper big house panels. They're the old ones, so they're good. They're the blue ones for this blue system. Blue Tech or whatever they call it. Victron Energy. Blue Power. Yeah, Blue Power. And I have a pretty good battery system in this guy. So yeah, we've got 5 solar panels on the roof. 4 of them are connected to this system, because you can't have any more than 2,000 watts connected to the system at any time. So the front panel charges the car battery, and that means I can run the radio, because there's all speakers all through on the roof and that. So yeah, that means I can run the car radio through the day, and it never goes flat. So that's a great little system. Bit of weight carrying around that extra panel, but hey, you know, it just is what it is. Alright, this is the little Victron system, little screen up here. Hardly see it, but yeah, I'm just plugged in at the moment, so just because I'm at home. And I don't know, I like to plug it in, because that way you're not using battery cycles at home. Like, you know, you only get so many cycles, might be 1,000. You don't want to be using 50 of them up or 300 of them up at home. You know, when you're at home or whatever, you just don't want to do that. So as least amount of cycles as possible that you use. So you plug it in, and then that'll float over. You know, and you only use, it's not using the battery, it's just using powerhouse thing at the moment. Yeah, so it's all in a toolbox, which is a bit scary sleeping next to at times. That's why I like to be down here sometimes when I get real paranoid. Alright, this is another bed. It folds out. It's quite comfortable to sleep on, and it goes, I can stretch right out, and it's good. And yeah, this is great storage too, over here, and that's the other little wall on that side. So, yeah. So, if you ever can get these batteries, these are unbelievable. They're $4,000 each. So there's $8,000 worth of batteries just there. Yeah, it's had the money spent on it. I didn't build this solar system. Old mate did, for his to drive out into towns and not have to worry about power. And that's why there's no windows in this thing. There's just no windows in it. But we've got whirlybirds there. There's 3 whirlybirds. One there, and another fan that blows in fresh air all the time there. Which is just, that's enough, honestly. I never battle for air in here. It's fine. If you turn that on for a while, it becomes a bit, how you going for air? Just because it's hot, that's all. But what I like to do is, if I've got that on, I don't sleep with it on. Some people might, but it's triple insulated, this thing. It's got over 1 kilometre of wiring in it, like for the 240 volt system, which is another thing. And yeah, they're great, but they get a bit too hot. So I aim it straight out the door, or if I have it on the lower setting, I'll run another fan out here, which I'll show you in a minute, and I'll just blow fresh air in from that way. And that's always going, and the whirlybirds are always sucking out and blowing air in or whatever there. So, yeah, so that toolbox there is empty. Bed, and this toolbox here. So, you know, ideally, you'd probably want to put another 2 batteries in there, but at $4,000 each, I've got a few things on the Christmas list before I need to get them, because I don't run out. I haven't, like, to be honest, I've never run out of power yet, and I've tried to run out. I even ran a kettle one night and made 2 or 3 cups of tea in the night time, but because it's such a huge system, you can run whatever you like during the day, like 2,000 watts of solar on the roof. You could boil a kettle during the day. It won't even touch the batteries. Like, It's just an amazing system. Like, I can't take credit for it because I didn't build it, but yeah, the whole roof's full of solar panels. I mean, probably talking carrying around 250 kilos on the roof. There's the solar controllers under there. That's just on the front, like just to cover it, and all the wiring under here. That just covers all that because it's got some pretty hardcore wiring going on in there. You can see or whatever. Yeah, it's also got a little fan up in here. But that's got a wall in it. So overnight I do like